is the Igbo word okuku. That okuku actually means a burial. On the surface, it means a burial, but with our understanding thus far from these Hebrew meanings, we then understand that the earlier Igbo ancestors who called it okuku, they're actually saying setting up, okuku, to set something up, to raise it up, to organize it, setting up the burial arrangement for the deceased person, okuku. Now, the related word that is more common to the Igbos today is what you call akwamozu. That akwamozu is still from this same root, to establish. And how is it so? That word akwamozu is actually a contraction. The fuller word, which we discovered in research, it is actually akwamozu, setting up the deceased person, setting up the arrangement. Okay, there are other noun applications of this word, like unkwa. Unkwa is like a pledged commitment. A pledged commitment between two people means that there's an establishment between both of them. So it is from this word still, this ku, that the word iku came out from. We usually say ikunne, which is maternal place. Now the iku here is signifying that it is your matrilineal establishment. So your ikunne is ebe amanege polo. Okay, ikunne. So we'll just go to the next set of words. Now what I'll do is that I'll run through the remaining meanings very quickly, so we'll see how they are used within the Igbo language. Now the first one we can see here is ku, to rise. Okay, so if you are laying down, somebody can tell you kuroto. So whether you say kuroto or kuroto, whichever one your dialect says, you're essentially speaking Hebrew at that time. Now another application of the word in Hebrew is to fix or make firm in Hebrew. Now in the Hebrew language is exactly the same thing, okay? The most simplest form, like the absolute form, ekon, is to fix something. But in the construct form, you might get something like ko, that is to fix it. If I give you something and I tell you, that means I'm telling you fix it on the wall. Another way or a variation of that is kudo. They're both the same thing essentially, meaning fix or make firm. Now there's also another application in both tongues, which means to set in place. In the absolute form of the Igbo language, you will get wo. In the construct form, you might hear something like wo. For example, if this elderly man told you, "Welompa wo bound," he's actually saying, take this staff and set it in place over there. These are lesser applications. They're not as wide as the other applications that we saw at the beginning of the video. Now there's another application of the word kum or kum in Hebrew, which is to persist or to endure. Now when you come into the Igbo language, you endure will usually be represented by the word kwechiri. Now this word looks longer, but at the root is essentially the same thing with every other thing we've been saying. Okay,